too late. So, so yeah. I mean, I just don't want.
Can I
Well,
say
thank you.
something really quickly?
What?
Liz, I used Happy Hear Audio for the first time a couple of weeks ago. I wanted to test it out. Somebody from my church booked me for their daughter's medical school graduation. And I have to say, it was the bomb.com.
Mm.
It was amazing. So I have a cousin named Julia who you've probably spoken with. She walked me through what I needed to do. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. Like listening to the voice messages, it had no background sound, no background noises, being able to like add the picture. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. So thank you for coming up with this. I am so happy to use it and I can't wait to use it again.
Thank you.
You
And
are
like
welcome.
that's amazing. I built this because, the same as you guys. I own a photo booth company. I have audio guest books and I know and I wanted something where like something pretty, something that I have more access so we can do a lot more things.
Yeah.
So like I've had a lot of women message me about things like, hey, this is a good idea. And like literally an hour or two later, it's in there. So like please give me feedback. Please, like this is something that I want everybody to really like and really know like this is ours. Like this is our moment so we can edit this and sell it to our clients. So I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that. I was just telling Julie, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous.
No, don't be nervous. Don't be
Everyone
nervous
in
at
here, we
all.
are all,
Yeah, we're family. We're a
yes, we
strong women's
are.
photo booth family.
Right.
Yes, we want you guys to, we want you to succeed. Yeah.
Thank you. Let me see if I can share my screen so we can start.
Well, welcome everybody. Hi, Molly. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Vanessa. Vanessa, have not seen you in forever. Melanie, have not seen you in forever either. Everyone's so quiet.
Let me see. Perfect. So my name is Liz. I own a photo booth company in Los Angeles, and then I started a Happy Here Audio just because I wanted a program where I can edit and I can do a lot more things with. So today I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of like this is how you create, this is the things that you can do in the system. And then if there's any questions or anything, just let me know. I want feedback. I want the questions. I want any suggestions just so we can move forward. So, yeah, this is your guest turned into a keepsake. So it's a link, it's a PDF, it's multiple things that you can upsell to your clients. I'm going to show you how to set up an event and how to set up your account. It's literally less than 2 minutes. I'm going to show you how to upload the voice messages, how people can call, and then if you don't have an actual phone or if they don't have access to an actual phone line, I also have this thing where they can go online on a link and just record their message right there and then. So we have different ways to offer to your clients so they can record those messages. And then the really cool thing about this program is the way that it cleans the messages. So that's something that I'm very, very proud of. So it's um it really cleans all the like the noise, everything. There's like loud breathing. If there's like a cough in there, it can like make it so that's a really cool thing about this program. It can also it brands to your company. So you don't have to use the Happy Here Audio. You can do your own company. So it's nothing to do with Happy Here Audio. This is with the actual phone. But let me show you let's go to the fun stuff, creating an account. So you go to Happy Here Audio, and then you're going to click on sign up. So when you sign up, you enter your information. I have it in a way where everything is listed in steps. So everything is, this is what I have to do. So the first one, your first event is free. So there's no need to enter a credit card. I hate that because then I'm going to forget to remove my credit card and I'm charged forever. So We don't have that here. So here it's you create the account, you have your first event, and if you like it, you subscribe. If you don't, then you don't. With your branding, so everything you go to your settings, and this is where like it gets really interesting. You can do your company name. So here we have Demo Booth Company. You upload your logo. So let me just upload a logo just so you see exactly. Just stick it in there. Logo uploaded. The gallery player, so whatever color you want for your actual brand colors, or if the your customer has colors that they want, you can choose the colors here. So I like green and yellow. That's always been my. And then the PDFs. This is something that you guys are not using, so I'm excited to show you. After the guests record the message, you can actually create a PDF with all these different messages. So I have a system where it catches 17 different languages. So it can write all these 17 languages into the PDF. So whatever language that they use, it's in the PDF. So that's another keepsake that you're giving to your client. And then for the gallery page, I like a blurred picture, but you can do dark or you can do light. The favicon. So basically, it's a little icon next to the link. So I also like you can add your own logo. So again, go to your logo, you stick it in here, and that's it. So now whenever and you give your link to any of your clients, it's gonna have your little logo there. The guest book thank you message. So I already have it with like, thank you. It was an honor to be part of your celebration, and it has your information. Let's say you also want to connect it over to your website. So it can be like audio for me is Capture Celebrations. So it's audio.capturecelebrations.com. You can enter your domain. It's going to give you instructions on how exactly to do it with your, like if you have Wix, if you have GoDaddy, whatever you have, you're able to connect it like that with your domain. So when you're giving your client that link, it doesn't have to be Happy Here Audio. It can be whatever your company is, audio dot booth company slash, and it's going to be your event name. You see. So after you do all that, you go back to dashboards and you create your first event. So your first event is basically, this is where, sorry guys, down, create free event. So you click on the button so you can create your free event. We have different previews. So you can have the recorder, you can have the CD, the vinyl, the cassette, or the iPod. So it's whatever you guys want. So enter the event name. So Maria and Jose. The event is going to be on Saturday. And then transcription language. So it's going to auto detect. So I leave that alone. If you have a cover picture of your bride, so this is where you add a picture of, sorry, I always have pictures. Hold on. We're going to do a random picture just so we can move on. And different bars, so we can do the bars, round bars, EQ blocks, curves, whatever type of bars you want, and then the accent color. So that's going to be the color from the actual gallery. So create free event. So while this is loading, then it gives you instructions on everything. So you've created the actual event. And then this is the phone number, guys. So that you have this phone number, and let's say people are not going to be at that event. So then what you're going to do, you're going to a virtual phone. You're going to activate your virtual phone. And that's it. There's a code, an event code that you're going to give your guests. And I made something that you can even click on download printable table card. I love this. So you give this to your client. So it creates it for you, your colors, everything's going to be there. So for us, I just made the event for Maria and Jose. They're going to call this number and then enter that code. And then if you can also scan it and you can upload that message into the system. And then you get an email every time there's a phone number, if there's a phone call that's being recorded and it goes into the system, you get that email letting you know, hey, there's a message that was just recorded. Um, for Let me see what else. The messages. So this is all for the event code. You can do the recording. Let's say your bride and your groom, they have a recording. You know how you usually put it on the actual phone? You can upload it as well. So when they call that number, they can hear the bride and the groom saying, "Thank you so much for coming to my wedding. Leave a message after the beep." Let's say people don't want to talk and they're embarrassed. So they can text that number as well. So they can do a text message and it goes directly into the gallery as well. The upload. So this is where you upload those messages. Let me show you. Sorry, guys. See, before we're going to listen to this.
What's up, guys? It's Brandon. Just wishing you the best, and it's been an awesome wedding so far. I'm really happy for you both.
So we can hear there's background noise. That is what's going on. What we're going to do, we're going to clean all. Just one button so it can start cleaning. So right now it needs the cleaning. It's uploaded. So after you clean, then you're going to click on generate the transcripts. So it's going to take a couple minutes so it can clean up. And then if they say their name, it can actually pick up like, hey, this is the name of the person. So it's ready to share. So it's already been cleaned.
What's up, guys? It's Brandon. Just wishing you the best, and it's been an awesome wedding so far. I'm really happy for you both, and I'm glad I get to.
So that is the clean audio. And then after that, you're going to click on generate transcripts. So you can unlock the PDF and you can unlock the emotion tags. So it uploaded the name of the person. So this person is Brandon and celebratory. So you already have like he's happy. So the tone that it's not grabbing like the tone of the voice, it's grabbing like the actual language. Whatever they're saying, that's how it does the emotion tags. So if somebody's crying and they're just, people are happy that cry, it's not going to say sad because they're crying or their tone of voice. It's going to pick up the actual audio that they're saying. So then you click on PDF guestbook. So now what you're going to do, you're going to download your PDF, Maria and Jose, June 20th. And it has, sup guys, it's Brandon. So it's the same thing, but now it's in a written form. And then it was an honor to be part of your celebration. And then you can have your name, you can add your phone number, you can add whatever you want to the last page. Let's see. So after your audio is cleaned and all that is completed, then you can publish the actual link for everything. If you can send it directly to your client through the system here, or you can just give them the link. So we're going to do copy so we can go and see how does my gallery look. So this is how it looks.
What's up, guys? It's Brandon. Just wishing you the.
And again, everything you can do, like the colors, everything is your decision. Whatever color you want, whatever picture, whatever type of skin you want. Let's say you want to export your video. So you can export the video. It takes a couple of minutes. So you can export each video, so each actual audio. So you can have multiple videos depending on how many audios you're uploading. Give it a couple of seconds so it can download. So now we have.
What's up, guys? It's Brandon. Just wishing you the best, and it's been an awesome wedding so far. I'm really happy.
So we have that. Let me go back. The email template. So basically, if you want to email everything, it already copied everything. So you can just go to your email and paste everything. So let me see if I can go. My email's a mess. So we're going to compose. As you see, you can see you're going to get an email saying, quick tips for Maria and Jose. how to guest leave a message, you add a cover, you pick a player skin, like what it means, clean all, how to listen. So it gives you a lot of instructions on your first event. So you're aware, like, this is how the system works. And then your client can now listen to every audio. So it gives you exactly this is the information that you send your client. Let guests record from the web link. So let's say they don't want to use the phone, they don't want to, they're not there. So then you give them this link and it gives them this. Leave a message for Maria and Jose. They can write their name and then press the button so they can record. You can embed this player into your website. Let's say you want to show everybody, like, this is what I can do. So you copy the actual iframe, you put it into your website, and you can show people this is what I can do. So this player, how you see it right here, can be added into your website. So people can see exactly this is what you deliver. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, and then you have the analytics. So analytics is basically telling you how many times the messages have been listened to, how many times they've been downloaded. So it gives you a breakdown because I'm a very analytical person. I want to see exactly what people are doing, are people listening to it. So it has all the information there. Oh no, I see messages. Oh, thank you guys. So it's all this information is there. Settings, so for settings for the logo, your account information, again, you don't have to enter any sort of credit card or billing. That's only until after. If you like it, then you can do the monthly, you can do the annual or pay per event. What's new? So I like for people to know exactly what I'm planning, what I'm doing. So every time I do something new, it's going to be on your tab. Like this is, I like adding stuff. So like things come up, people will message me, let me know this is what's going on. And I want solutions. So I do the solutions. Dashboard. So your dashboard is basically where you're going to have all your events, where you're going to have all the different messages. Let me see if I can log into my personal one because I also use this program. So it's not like I just had a wedding and I send them all this information and they were just blown away. So all the messages I get to see exactly like what's going on. Do they like the messages? So transcribe it, the emotion. So these is something that you can actually charge a lot more money to your clients. Analytics. And then you can see like how many times it's been played and how many times it's been downloaded, my top event. Again, just analytics. So my traffic source, audio at Capture Celebration. So that's my Capture Celebrations, my business. So it's how many people visit my website from this link. So they can, because they're looking at this, they can actually also go to your website. So you're getting traffic with this as well, because now they're seeing exactly what you can offer. And I think that's it. Does anybody have any questions?
This is so freaking cool.
Isn't
I can't believe you built this yourself. It's
that crazy?
so cool.
So it's I don't know, it's insane. I mean, I feel like once you want something, that's you make it happen.
For sure. Yeah, definitely. Okay, there's some questions. Daisy's hand was up first. Daisy, go ahead.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hi, Daisy.
Hi, Liz. Let me tell you something. This is amazing. I love the tool. So my question is, if you already have a set amount that you charge for the audio guest book, potentially, I know it depends on the market, but potentially how much more can we add for this?
So I'm in Los Angeles. I was
Mhm.
charging $300 for as an add-on. I just bumped it to 500.
Okay.
And my thing is like, oh my gosh, no one's gonna pay for it. They just did. Like the Miley, this wedding just paid $500 for this.
And
And
it's beautiful.
and it's crazy because like you figure like no one's gonna pay that. But once you start raising your rates and you start showing people exactly like what you do. So it's not just an audio guest book. So it's basically memories that you get to claim, memories that they can listen to whenever they want to. So it's the way that you like sell it to people.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is definitely a step up of what we have out there right now. So well done, Liz. You
Thank you.
should be very proud.
Thank you.
Definitely. Okay, Shaquana had a question next, and then Molly, I saw yours too.
Okay. So number one, so when I did my event, because I was testing it out, I did the greeting myself, right? So I did it on the phone.
Okay.
So if someone hires me and they purchase this as an add-on, when they send me their message, how do I guess add it to here?
So you're going to add it to here for the people that actually call. So let me activate virtual. So you have to activate the virtual line because that's how people are going to be listening.
Got
So
you.
after you activate it, then you can do custom audio file and then you choose a file. You upload the
The
audio.
greeting.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
My
And then
other question, I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna change this because I don't like that I want a little bubble. I want something that says uploaded. So
Yes.
I'll change this after.
Okay. My other question is, you said we can also have it on our website just to show people what is it that we do. Now, is that all of the messages from that event, or can we pick and choose a couple of messages as a sample?
So right now it's everything. So the entire gallery. So you can actually create one that is just going to be your sample. That's what I would suggest. So create, like I have Raul Maria. This is not real people. So
Okay,
this is what I have on the website so people can see like this is what we can do.
got you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Questions. Okay, Molly's question. Molly has some questions that keep coming in. She said, well, first she said, we've needed something like this for so long. Great job, girl. She says, can you go back to the pricing? And then she says, what audio guest books do you use in your business at live events?
I
Which,
use Audio Guestbook Direct. So I know some people have not had good luck, but I have. They've been really good to me. I've had the same phone for about 3 years now, and for me, it's the loudest. You can hear the moment they pick up the phone. You can really hear everything. So Audio Guestbook Direct has been really good to me. And then the pricing. The pricing is $39 per event, but because I was advertising at 29, if you already had an account at 29, it's 29 an event. So I'm not changing your pricing. So if you create a new account and you're a brand new person, it's going to be 39, but if you're in this thing, just send me a message and I'll change it over.
and the first event's always free, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, her next question is, who's talking? Okay, I hear some. Oh, there she is. Not
Can you
really.
actually hear me? Okay.
Uh, hardly. Because I thought that was background noise, so I went to look to see if somebody would needed to be unmuted or muted. She says, "Do you have the ability to shorten a message that guests leave, like in case they didn't hang it up the right way, or you want to cut out a portion?"
Yeah, so if let's say it's wasted space, so it's an empty space, there's a void that you don't hear anything, then it cuts the audio. So it makes them shorter. So like let's say they're talking and there's like a long pause. So that the AI cleaning is going to remove that long pause. So it's not so awkward. So it cleans it up and it shortens it up as well.
Nice. Okay, Molly, did you have any more questions? You keep typing them if you've got them. Mary, I'll go while you're typing. I'll go to, oh, I see, not yet. Okay, Mary Lawson has a question. She's driving though, so she might make
Yeah.
take her a second.
Takes me a second. I just want to say, Liz, that this is amazing. I have an audio guest book, but I haven't really been promoting it because I've been using Tonematic and I just find it so difficult and expensive and I don't like it. And what I actually didn't like, but this is also my question, is that if you're not a subscriber to Tonematic, then basically what you like you don't get to keep what it looks like. You have to keep on that subscription. So that is my big question, is that if I have an event and I sign up for that event and I do all this stuff and I send it to the client, do they get to keep what it looks like because it's a PDF, or how does that work?
So the PDF, it's there. So that's the only thing is the actual gallery link. So right now I have it's good for 90 days. So the actual link. But then the actual embedded onto your website, that stays there. So you can have that information because I wouldn't want, I don't want to be part of something if I don't have a booking, I don't want to keep it. But that's a tool for you guys to sell. So it's 90 days for the link for and then PDF forever and embed forever as well.
Okay.
Meaning
And
the
well,
oh
sorry,
I was just
sorry.
gonna say the embed, it's like an HTML code, so you could put it somewhere else and host it yourself after 90 days. Is that what you mean?
Exactly.
Okay. Go on, Mary. Sorry.
Okay. I can't think of what I was gonna say now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So never mind.
I'm so sorry. Okay, while you're thinking of it, Shaquana has another question. Oh, where'd she go?
I didn't take
Oh,
myself off of mute. Hi.
hi.
I did have an issue with one message that was left on the audiobook. It would not clean up to and it wouldn't download. It wouldn't download with the rest of the messages. So what I was able to do was I sent the link with all the other messages, and then I sent a separate link with that one specific voicemail because it just wouldn't it's been a couple
It
of weeks,
wouldn't.
so please forgive me. Yeah. Um and I was just like, let me see if I can figure out a workaround. I think I messaged you on Facebook Messenger, and I was like, in the meantime, let me try to get a workaround. So I was able to get that message to the client. It was just separate. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, it was just separate. So have you ever had that happen? And if so, what are your recommendations on how to fix the issue?
So yeah, so I had somebody message me that I believe Luma Booth or there's a system where you can record audio messages through there. So the system wasn't recognizing the MP3. So I just changed that about a week ago, so it can recognize more different types of messages, so it's able to convert it. So that was something that they let me know. And then also, there's a chat. This little chat thingy is amazing. So my chat, of course, when I'm trying to do something. Ah, Julia. Sorry. The little chat over here, you can ask it everything and anything. So it
Sorry.
basically it's my second brain.
Okay, thank you.
So it's, yeah, so the once you ask anything, you can open a ticket as well. Once you open a ticket, I get the message as well, and I try to get to you as soon as possible.
Nice, thank you.
This is so cool. Okay. Molly says, hang on, like I want to check on Mary too. Oh, she did put her hand down. Okay. So Molly currently uses Tone-O-Matic and Breeze for her audio guest book. Are there any other brands that you would recommend for live events other than the one that you just mentioned?
Because that's the only ones that I use. That's the only, I've heard of others, but because I don't have personal experience, that's why I just stay with my audio guestbook direct.
Can I ask a dumb question? So the phone the guest book? I mean,
Yes,
like when you're talking about these, okay, because I know like Prop Shop Pros
yes.
has one, but I don't know if that means that they have the innards or if they just have like the actual phone.
They have the phone, so basically it records. They have an SD card. So all these different phones have the SD card, and you connect it to your computer, you connect it to your phone, and then just download all the
Okay, so the
audio.
Tonomatic and Breeze is the software for it.
The Tonomatic, I believe it's a whole like very neat thing where like it goes directly to them and it's a whole system. So it's like my system embedded into the phone.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, and so then Mary, this was what the Tonomatic is what you've been using, right? And she says, Molly says this is not, it's not as cool as yours though.
No, thank you. So it's I know I checked them out and it was like so much money. I was like, I don't think I can. I think it's like $1,500 for the phone.
That's crazy. Who's making it?
So I after the Beep, I think it's like the big company. So I it's not in my budget. So I think
Yeah.
Audio Guestbook Direct was my budget.
Oh,
It's
is
been working.
Steve? Okay, so Steve Bleisner is Tonomatic then? Is that what you're saying?
Oh.
That's yeah, well, all this stuff's super expensive anyway. Wow. Okay, let's see. I don't see other people. Okay, what other questions you got, guys?
I know it's a lot. It's a lot, and I try to make it as like user friendly. There's like little flags, there's like little like, hey, don't forget to do this because I forget to do it. So I need a reminder.
What's the best way to contact you if we just want to do a little tutorial?
Just
Similar
send
like
me,
what you're doing now, but
honestly, the chat. The only reason is because I have it connected. I'm deep into this AI situation. So it's connected to my personal app, and my personal app is like nonstop sending me reminders of everything that's going on.
nice, thank you.
Course.
Okay, Molly has a question. Do you offer clients a backup for saving audio after the 90 days?
No, I've never thought about it. That's a good, um, let me see what I can do tonight. Just because, like, I'm also a consumer, so I get it. So let me see what I can do, and then I can send you guys a message.
Can I wonder something or can I say something about that?
Of
I'm just
course.
saying, like, if tell me if I'm wrong, but like, couldn't let's say you had a almost like a gallery, like your SmugMug is for images. Couldn't you have like a web page and then you just put these HTML, like all the things in there where they could grab it from there, like maybe it's password protected or whatever, like on your own website?
So the thing is, because the audio is storage, so it's storage that like I have, so all the audios are being stored there. So right now it's just 90 days, and
So,
then for
okay,
like the subscription, it's a
okay,
year.
so then the okay, so the embedding one then what is that? That's just kind of like a
The
demo.
Exactly. The demo is
Gotcha.
on how to
Okay.
do it in your system.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, yeah, that makes sense. But then when they go through and do the download, would that be the whole thing? Like, could there,
So once you download the videos, you download everything. So the download you have forever.
so couldn't that be something that they're not, I mean, it's like their audio files, they don't take up that much space as much as video. Like, we could just save them on Dropbox or something like that for
So like
clients
each
or
person
whatever.
can like go in there, download because I give you an option to download the actual clean audios, the raw messages, and the videos. So you can download everything into your computer as well. So it's not just in the system.
Gotcha. Okay, so Molly's saying, is there something that we can use to advertise this to our clients if we don't have audio files or pics?
I mean, if you need audios, I can send audios. I have a lot of audios. And the pictures, this is ChatGPT, guys, the couple. This is literally chat. I was like, because I needed, good looking people. So I wanted a good looking bride and groom. Here we go. ChatGPT. So that's where I'm getting like the pictures, but like the messages, I'll send you the messages that I because it's so cool to hear all the like the background noise and then to hear it cleaned up. I think like once you start showing your clients that, it's game changer.
It's awesome. I mean, this is like 10 years ago, but I did like a video like this bride. It was this big Indian wedding. It was very loud. There were so many people and they wanted to do like I had like a microphone. We were doing like a video scrapbook kind of thing. And I tested this for weeks and weeks and weeks, found the right microphone, everything. When it came down to it, the DJ was maybe 50 feet from where I was. We heard nothing, and there was nothing I can do. She just lost all of that, all of those messages because of something like, of having that there was no solution for that. So
And like
this,
that's the craziest thing. Like yeah, that's what I tell people. Like regardless of the background noise, regardless if we're next to the DJ, we can clean your audio.
yeah, that's amazing. That is so cool. Okay, okay, here we have another question. Um, Is there a way to clean up the audio, but, but keep some of the background music that was in the message? Sometimes um, it's nice to hear them getting low song. Hear the getting low song? I don't get it.
So it's
I don't,
basically like the only way right now was either all the noise or no noise. So there's no like in between just yet. Um, like the actual sneezing, it was removing like the sneezes and the coughs, and it's like I've made it to a point where it's removing just a bit, but you can still hear it. So I'm still playing with the system to see if we can keep some of the like if they're laughing in the background, you can hear the laughs. The only thing you can't hear is the music or like the but you can hear like the actual voices. Sometimes, people leave messages in a group, so you can still hear the group. It's just you can't hear the music.
you guys got some good questions. What is the song? Shaquana, sing it for me. I don't even-
No. But now I can't get it out of my head.
Mary says, almost maybe a slider to pick how much background.
Yes. So that's a good idea. And I love this. So it's just, I take your ideas. The other thing that I'm working on, I don't want to make any promises, but I'm working on is the video. Trying, a couple people have asked me about being able to clean up video. That's a whole different beast that I'm trying to conquer. So I'm working on the actual video as well.
Awesome. Okay, guys, what else? What else? Does everybody like who has a guest book already and they're looking for a different solution? Who's doesn't even have this, like, and doesn't get how any of this works? And who's just like, do I even want to offer something like this? And now we have something that's come out by a fellow woman photo booth owner. And it's so cool because it is pretty, it's feminine, it's like attention to detail, all the things that I mean, not to go on another man-hating rant, but it's like this like it feels like 85% of the stuff that's built for this industry is made for the man. You know what I mean? And
And that's,
and
yeah, even like the cursive writing. I think that was the biggest thing for me. Just, I want pretty,
yeah,
customizable, different colors. There's colors, not just black and white.
right, right, right. Okay, Sh Shaquana sent me the song. I'm gonna have to listen to it.
Yeah.
What other questions you guys have? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, let's see. So she said, oh, so Daisy said that she has two phones, but she hasn't booked them. She's a little intimidated by it. How are you feeling now, Daisy?
I actually love this. The other one, when I listened to, I think it was somebody else had provided like instructions. And I'm not sure if it was through that same company that Molly mentioned. But I never got to do it. Plus, no one has booked it, and I haven't been pushing it either. So maybe with this program, I'll be able to have a nice product to offer.
Add it as a free add-on. I mean, when I first started, like I would, if you have a wedding, say
Mhm.
like let them know like free add-on. And then you can
That's a
get
good idea.
you get content and now you have all this information. Now you have record them leaving a message and then you have the messages to start promoting.
Great idea. Thank you.
And then, and correct me if I'm wrong, you can advertise based on the embedded code that you have, right? So you could just put that on and start promoting it before you even buy
So
it.
like this, like you can stick it into my tonight what I'm working on is when the exporting of the videos, I want it to be an actual like this is what you screen record so you can stick to Instagram stories.
Hey guys.
And when people see that, it is just like that. Instagram for me was a big thing for audio guestbook. So like that's why I want the dimensions to be for stories, for reels, for TikTok. So that's what I'm working on tonight.
That's awesome. Mary said, and this is kind of what I always thought about it. Like she said, I haven't been pushing mine because I don't like how to send things after the event. That's kind of what I always thought was like, what you're just sending like a folder full of files, like you that you listen to. Like this is like game changing. It's just so, God, it's just so pretty. Okay. So Molly says it would be so cool down the road if you hang on, there's an emoji in the way. If you offered the capability or the ability to be able to have clients be able to purchase vinyl records with their message, with their messages they love most, or a custom thumb drive with their audios. I've done this for my client, but it's such a pain and so much communication.
I was offering the vinyl for a while, but then it was a lot just because no one, I think I was offering it for like a $300 add-on because I was paying like $150 for it. But then it felt for me, it was just too much, like it was too much. For $150, I was like, I can't. I need something that's quicker and let's move on. But I love it, like the actual vinyls with their like their pictures and then all the messages put on the recorder. It's yeah, it's a very it's an easy sell once you start talking. And I feel like audio guest books, they need to talk to you so you can sell it. Like at the wedding expos, I should just take audio guest books with me because I book more audio guest books at a wedding show than I do photo booths. Because I start talking about it and tell him that I hear all the messages. I hear the grandma, I hear the mom. These are voices that you're gonna keep forever. And I had a bride who like their grandma passed away and she messaged me like I'm listening to the messages from the wedding a year ago and I can hear her. It's like, oh, like I'm crying over here. Don't do this to me. So like these are the things you sell the emotions that you and no, I'm not even trying to sell. I'm not a salesperson, you know? But like this is just your like the real emotions that you get from people. You understand them. So it's not just them getting, paying for the service. You want something for them so they can actually like it and keep forever.
That's so cool. So I don't know if this would be lame, but we have a 3D printer and I don't know if like maybe like having like a 3D printed vinyl, you know what I mean? Where it's like they have the idea and then maybe like that there's, I don't know, a QR code on there that has the download file or you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Something like that um
Like an actual like tangible thing.
yeah. We are now 3D printing everything at our house. Daisy asked, do you suggest a separate page to market?
Yeah.
I would you think would you do it like with your add-ons or would you do it as a separate experience?
For SEO, you add a page. Audio guest book, this city, audio guest book, that city. So, I mean, SEO is another beast that I tackle. So I would suggest you're going to add it to an add-on on your regular experiences, and then you're going to have a whole dedicated page about audio guest books. And then go on Google and search like audio guest book weddings. They're going to see a bunch of questions there that are going to pop up. You're going to get those questions. You're going to add it to your website under frequently asked questions, and you're going to answer those questions on your website.
That's a great nugget. Thank you.
Sorry, SEO is my game. Yeah. So if you guys can start doing that, just audio guest book any city around you so you can start getting that traffic.
Well, now I know what Liz is going to be talking about the next time we get her to do this.
It's just SEO as a whole, and it's changing. And it's because it's changing the way that blogs are no longer cutting it. So SEO is a different battlefield now with AI.
Well, and weren't you telling me about that, how about chat searches instead of Google searches?
Yes. So it's now a little nugget. So ChatGPT just started doing advertisement. So right now it's open to everybody. It's no longer open to those selected people. I just started advertising with ChatGPT about 2 weeks ago, and I already had my first booking. And we're talking about I think like $2 or $3 ads a day.
Ha so, oh, okay. So what? Where do you do this?
On ChatGPT, OpenAI, so basically you're going to set up your account so you can do advertising there.
So
So
like
like
if you have an account, like a paid account, you would go to like into your account profile or something?
you go into, let's say, ChatGPT ads. OpenAI ads.
Wait,
Okay.
on the in oh,
So
but not
go to
inside your account, in inside their website.
exactly. So OpenAI is you go and you like go in there and you set up your account and message on your phone. It tells you exactly how much like what you do. So you do a whole ad.
I
So
am
yeah,
still not. Will you share your page?
of
Oh, wait,
course.
did you? Oh, you are sharing it. Sorry, I was on the wrong page.
So
Wait,
this is like how much money I've been like limited by budget because I'm not trying to spend a lot of money. So, and it basically gives you all the information. I have the photo booth, book a photo booth in Los Angeles.
you guys, no, has anybody heard of this before? This is a huge
Not at all.
nugget. This is amazing.
So
Mary,
this
did
is
you know about it?
brand new. So I would suggest nobody has jumped on this. Everybody's doing Google Ads, Meta Ads. This is where like you need to jump on it as soon as possible. There's not a lot of people. So I'm telling you, I got the message saying, I chat GPT the graduation. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I look for a graduation photo booth in West Los Angeles. I like charge her like an arm and she paid everything. And she found me through ChatGPT.
Yeah, I mean, I do the same thing. Like my husband and I, like this is kind of off topic, Molly, but my husband and I went to Hawaii a couple weeks ago, like a super quick trip. I didn't want to plan all these things. I literally chat GPT'd the entire thing once I was there. What should we do now? What should we do now? What about this? What about this? And I went to the restaurants that he recommended. I went to the experiences that they recommended. Everything I found for that trip, I found on ChatGPT, and that was definitely advertising. You know what I mean? So if
And
they're searching for um whatever. I mean, like it's
so, and then the other tidbit, this TLDR thing, make sure you add everywhere on your website. So basically, it tells AI like a summary of your website. So each page, I know it doesn't look pretty, but we're at the age where your website does not need to be pretty. Your website needs to be feeding AI information. So like you add a little tidbits in there. There's something called schema. It's the HTML coding on your website. So that's another thing that you need to add all the tidbits over to. Again, you don't care if it's pretty, you care for AI to crawl your website
What's
and
it
to
called?
have
Schema?
schema, schema.
And what did you say that is?
So the schema is the coding in the back of the
Oh,
website
okay.
that the AIs, the bots read. So basically you feed that all this information. So you need to have like I still do blogs, but blogs are no longer what they used to be. But do you see how everything is like about capture celebrations? It's not pretty, but like it's digestible because the AI is not going to read everything. It needs tidbits, it needs little things for it to fully understand what's going on. And then these questions are basically you Google the question. So you copy um like photo booth, how much is a photo booth in Los Angeles? So when you Google that, it's going to give you all this information and it's going to have how much does a photo booth usually cost? How much? So all these different questions need to go on your website. How much is a photo booth? Usually copy and paste it, stick it on your website under frequently asked questions. Or like another thing, I know I'm like tangent, venue in Glendale. So you look for venues in Glendale, have a website, photo booth rentals in Glendale. Now you're on the website for Glendale and you're going to copy the first three or four venues from and say like, these are amazing venues. And then you copy these venues and stick it on your website.
And you said you told me you have like 2,000 pages on your website
Yes, ma'am.
and you are like number one
I
because you're like the
Burbank and
Latina photo booth.
the Latina, yes, the Latina. I because I'm in Los Angeles, I need a niche. So my niche is Latina business owner, and basically this is copy and then I make a whole thing about venues. I make every time I have an event anywhere, there's some sort of like, look, Alhambra, Anaheim. These are just. I know it's a lot, but like SEO is Christina. It's a different city, so I have different sites for different cities, different everything.
Click on one of those so we can see what.
Thousand Oaks, so
Oh my gosh. This is so you pretty much just copied and pasted this with all like the Thousand Oaks information and then did the same thing with the Alhambra information and
exactly. So it has to be different. It has different pages because Google doesn't like for you to be the same. So then, can you set up an outdoor estate venues in Thousand Oaks? Like, and you, is there a travel fee for Thousand Oaks? So then you start Thousand Oaks everywhere.
did Claude or a different one like build these each of these pages for you?
Yeah, Claude made
Okay.
everything. Look, I
So
have popular venues, all the venues in Thousand Oaks. So when they've Googled these venues, I pop up as well.
Shaquana, our boyfriend is cheating on us.
I hear Claude is my boyfriend in my head. This is amazing, Liz.
So it's just I'm very deep in AI at the moment.
Looking here, Mary's in Canada, Glenda and Vanessa are in New York, Shaquana's in Georgia, Molly's in Idaho, Melanie, remind me where you're at. If you can't talk, that's okay. Daisy, where are you at? Maybe she can't talk either. Oh, she's in Florida. I mean, like, how cool is that, like the goods of this are people from all different areas so that it's not like you get on a call and you've got like 20 people from LA on it and then they all start doing the same thing and then yours kind of starts dropping. Do you know what I mean?
Right. So I mean, it's been pretty cool right now. Just AI, Claude, you tell Claude what you wanted to do. I have a thing where like it GPSs people's like city. So there's a little pop-up that comes up on my thing like a person like the city next door just booked a glam. So whatever city you're like right now, Alhambra. I'm in Glendale right now. So it's saying that someone just booked a glam bot. So it gives people that like, oh my gosh, I need to
I
book
have to
because
hurry.
somebody, yes.
That is so cool.
So it's AI. AI has been pretty good to me.
This is really cool.
How many hours did you spend
Oh, I have
doing
six
this?
months doing this, like
My
six
God.
months. Like it's
But
insane.
you obviously seen the return on investment.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'm going to places that I had, I mean, there's the singer Thalia in like the Latino culture, Thalia is it's the Mariah Carey. They hired me. And it's like,
Yes, yes.
how did you find me? And it's like the Latino photo booth in Los Angeles. So I was like, okay.
That is so freaking cool.
That's why I have Latino owned everywhere. If you ever won an award, I don't care what type of award you've ever won, you add it to your website. You are now an award winning because that's what AI wants to have. AI wants to basically they want to know how to describe you. So give it these like award winning. Done. No one's gonna ask you.
Right. It's like the best coffee in the world.
Exactly.
Um, Molly asked where you hosting your website.
I'm a whole My, it's a whole AI situation. It's called Vercel, but Vercel is basically coding. So I don't do anything on my website. I tell Claude to do it. So Claude is the one that does all the coding, all the pictures, everything.
Molly, what are you using now? Because I have what I use would where I would be able to do like say this thousands of pages based on kind of the same sort of idea and model. She's doing Wix.
I was on Wix. So Wix gives you a limit of 200 or 100 pages, and that's why I had to leave because because now I have a website for glam every city in Southern California. I mean, I every time I go to a venue, I do a whole page about the venue, the cities, the events. Like if I do, what did I? So anywhere that I go, I make it known. It's everywhere online. And then Google My Business. That's the other tidbit, guys. Make sure that you're utilizing that and adding and updating that as soon as possible.
Is that different than Google Business?
So it has like these things at the bottom. The you so it's basically all these different this is all SEO writing, whatever you like.
So
You
what you're saying is you should be uploading pictures with descriptions so that way it could bring back to your website.
yes, and there's another thing you can add updates. I would suggest add updates every single day. So you add the update, you offer event. Update can be it's like an Instagram post. Planning an event, I treat it like Instagram. I add a picture, I add a blog, I add whatever I have. It's literally just nonstop. So you just treat it like Instagram. Make an account everywhere. Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Get your name out there everywhere and anywhere.
And because you're feeding it, it's pushing it out, I'm
Yes.
sure. Yeah. That's
Zola is
awesome.
a free thing as well that you guys can do. Make an account of Zola, which is wedding vendors.
I haven't had any luck with Zola.
It's not even about getting customers. It's about getting, it's called domain authority. Having
Okay.
your domain authority, meaning different places are linking you. That's how you get your domain authority to get up. So
Got it. Got it. Yes.
for
That makes
SEO
a lot of
purposes,
sense.
you out there everyone anywhere. Just if they're like asking you for an, yes, you want an account everywhere and anywhere.
Especially if it's free.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow.
I know I went on a tangent. Sorry, guys.
No, this is amazing. This is so good. Um, yeah, we definitely, you and I need to chat because I have some thoughts. Do
I
you
was just
guys
thinking the same.
um oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, that's already happening. We've already talked about that. In fact, I was thinking about that today. Like, are you able to come again, you think? I know you have to bring the whole fam.
I'm bringing my kids, but I mean, I'm coming.
Okay, good, 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 good. Does anybody else have anything that they want to ask before we let Ms. Liz go?
Just
Anyone?
real quick, I put in the chat, what does TL colon
Oh,
semicolon DR stand for?
You know what? That's a good question. Claude did it. I
it's
don't
Okay,
even,
okay.
it's too long, don't read.
It probably is. Is
That's
it
what I
really?
mean,
probably,
it
yeah.
really is. That's really what
Oh,
it
nice.
is. Mhm.
So it's basically like it's information, digestible information.
So did you put that as the prompt, like too long, don't read, and
No,
then
I went in there and I told Claude I want to be number one. Make it happen.
nice.
So it's literally, it gives you a whole plan. And once you have that plan, you start implementing. And then you ask it for, you wanted to break it down into an actionable plan. So something that it's different, it's broken down. I don't do well with like a long plan. I need actions. Like I need a done today. What's the plan tomorrow? So I think that's, I mean, 6 months of this. So it's been a long road, but it pays off.
It's amazing. Yeah, I love it. I'm so impressed. We're gonna keep talking. Yeah, definitely a part two. I think we get, yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna talk to her after this. Um, so yeah, thank you so much, Liz, for doing this. This was, I mean, like the first half was amazing. It's all just great, right? I mean, we had two full like webinars of stuff in an hour, so that's awesome. And everybody is so happy. It says, "Thank you, Liz. It was all so good." Everybody else, mind blown. Vanessa, great information. Thanks for sharing. Awesome information. If you're not, I mean, Daisy is like mind blown. Um, anyway, but yeah, thank you. This will be um recording. Glenda says you're the best. Uh, I am going to, after we close out, Zoom will like process whatever this whole thing, and then I can upload it and into the women's group most likely tomorrow because I've been in front of the computer all day. And so you guys can watch it again, and then I'm going to do that because I'm going to write down all those little tidbit words and all that stuff that um uh all the tidbit words and all of the stuff for all the SEO stuff. But um yeah. So um yeah, Mary asked if anyone on here can join for 29. She says yes. And yeah, so take advantage, ladies. And yeah. So have a great night. Everybody have a great week. If you're still having events, if it hasn't like slowed down yet for you this summer, good luck with your events this weekend, and we will all talk soon.
Bye, guys. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.